see my whole worm. He's cleaned off. I have the US here. My timer is going on my computer. I have the procedure up as well, so I can see that. I didn't put a paper towel down this time. I just wet the actual grid paper. I saw that people were doing that as well, so I don't know which one we're gonna do, but I'll try this out this time. Really hope my video recording's better this time around. If it's not, I might be very sad. These little guys constantly want to dig, get underneath that paper. All right, I have about 1 minute left, so I'm going to prepare my alcohol. Pretty quickly. Okay. All right. It has been 5 minutes. Contraction. All right. I'm really trying to work on this time, focusing on getting that 2 seconds down. I may count out loud, or, you know, I might just look at my computer for that. Because I want to make sure that I'm depressing it correctly. I also need to remember 1 centimeter away, which is 2 squares. Not sure if I did that this time, the first time, but I'll make sure to do it the second time. About 1 minute left, probably a little bit less, but putting alcohol on, getting my syringe ready. Okay, it's been 1 minute, or 2 minutes. Okay, I made sure I was 1 centimeter away that time. I think I still need to work on getting that depression of 2 seconds. That was a contraction, by the way. Okay, I have a minute left. Gonna put more alcohol on my paper. My worm is disappearing. Might be useful to just tape this down. I didn't tape it. I was hoping the water would just hold it down, but maybe taping the edges is a good idea so they can't crawl underneath. At the very least, they can crawl out, but they can't crawl underneath. Okay, it's been 2 minutes. I think that angle wasn't very good, but it was a contraction. It was more than 0.5 centimeters. Wondering if they're going to become habituated at this point. I've also decided to keep tallies off to the side of how many stuff I've done, trials I've done, because I don't trust myself to keep track. I also like the people who have their grids going up the sides. I'm not sure how well that's going to be post video, but if the worm decides to crawl up, it's not a bad idea to have the grid up on the sides. By the way, I prepped my materials at 1 minute. I was talking while I was prepping. Gosh, he's long. He's a fast bugger. Look at him go. Okay, it's been 2 minutes. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Yeah, I need to press it faster. Goal for next round. I'm getting a centimeter away though, improving every time. really trying to get out of this container. Come on, little guy. Stay in. Alright, it's 1 minute. Gonna add some more alcohol to my paper. Keeping that strength up for our worm. He really likes that side. Come on, little guy. You need to stay in the container. All right, it's been 2 minutes. Oh, I'm not 1 centimeter away. Oh, darn. Oh, gosh. Okay. I would say the worm, I don't know if the worm contracted that time. Maybe I didn't get the right angle. I guess I can try again. So, make sure you can get the right angle. Being able to walk around, I guess. All right, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Worm's really not reacting to this anymore. Well, I guess I'll stop there. Well, I'll do one more trial. Kind of messing this up. But I understand the flow of it, so. Maybe I didn't dip my Q-tip in all, not Q-tip, toothpick in all the way. I don't know. Interesting that he didn't react. Or at least it wasn't a strong reaction. Okay, minute prepping. Making sure I dip my toothpick in all the way this time. I'm getting it nice and drenched. Okay, it's time for me. Oh, there we go. There's the reaction. Okay, so that one time I didn't stick my toothpick in all the way, which also goes to show that the alcohol does evaporate, and we need to make sure we dip it in every single time. Get some alcohol in there every single time. Well, I think that's all I'm going to do for tonight. I got a good sense of kind of what changes I need to make and all that kind of stuff for the worm and the experiment.